Hi, everybody, and welcome back to In the Kitchen, my kitchen.
I'm a mother of four, it's really busy and time is tight. I was able to return to college because of the Community College Opportunity Grant, a free tuition grant. Hudson County Community College changed my life.
The college community made me feel like a person, not just a number. The Community College Opportunity Grant covers additional costs while keeping me debt-free. I'm building a new future at Hudson County Community College.
Okay, welcome back to In the Kitchen. I am happy this evening. I have a wonderful guest. His name is Chef Marc. Let me move this over a little. From Remarkably Cuisine. I met him through Instagram. I was going through and I saw some pictures and I said, wow, these look good. That's how I meet a lot of people. And they're very talented. And I contacted him and we made arrangements for him to come on the show. So he will be here a little later on. I interviewed him and he has a nice dish that he prepared and I know you're going to enjoy it. Okay, so I am making stuffed tomatoes, okay? A few days ago, excuse me, as you can see here, I made stuffed peppers with the same ingredients as I'm going to tell you, okay? So I have my ground turkey. You could use beef. That's left up to you. Excuse me. I have some ricotta, nice amount of ricotta. I have some Parmesan, mozzarella. I have some parsley, basil, oregano, a little salt and pepper, and an egg. And all of that is going to come together inside the bowl with the ricotta, okay? So, I saved one tomato that I haven't dug out, so to speak, which I want to do it in front of you, okay? I can put this here. So here's my tomato. Oh, I'm smelling, this is good. Here's my tomato. And what I'm going to do, just cut the top of it, okay? You see that? Real simple, just the top. Put this on the side. Let's put that in there. Okay. Now, the next part, I want to take the insides out of this. So what I do, I use this little paring knife and I just dig in, as you can see, and I slant the knife at an angle so it can go into the center. Look at this. Look at this. Look how easy that was. And you see it was slanted, okay? Now what I do, I try to get more on the inside by going like this and still slanting it so to get to the middle. A little bit more. A little bit more. And look at that. Oops, come on. It came out real easy, see? Let's put it there. Now over here, it's a little bit more flesh. So I want to try and cut that out. Put it there. A little bit more, if you can see. The camera's gonna come up close so you can see it. And try not to put a hole in it, okay? And stick your finger. Okay. Trying to dig this out. All right. See, this is very easy. Okay, so look at that. You don't have to get all the meat out of it. So we call it the meat of the tomato. Just get most of it out, okay? So I'm gonna take this, put over here, bring this one back. And now we are ready to work on these tomato, however you want to call it. Okay, Here I have some seasoning. This is R.L. Schreiber. This is the roasted garlic pepper. I use this all the time, and it's very, very, very good. Okay, so let me put this here, put this one here, and let's bring these. All right, so they are evenly distributed. Instead, I can turn this off now. So they are evenly distributed. I just put a little in each, then I layer it in a little bit each. Instead of putting it all in one, when you get down to the last one, you say, oh, I don't have enough, okay? So I just take a little bit at a time and a little sip of wine. And that's how I set it up. So there is an even amount, okay? So before we do that, let me put this here. We have to assemble everything. So here is my cheese. I hope you can see that. Okay, I could set this here. Now I can start adding my ingredients, okay? First thing I'm going to do is use my palm, and I'm using a spatula just to pull this all together, all right? So here's my palm. Oh yeah, and you know the Parmesan it has a taste of its own, so it's gonna really, really pull it together, okay? I have some grated fresh mozzarella, okay? The ricotta and mozzarella came from a store up the street from here in Jersey City by the name of Andrea Salu Maria. I always get twisted when I say the name. Thanks, Pete. Their stuff is the best. I mean, the best. Everything is freshly made, okay? So, here we go. Some fresh mozzarella. And what I did, I took it and I cut it and then I grated it, okay? Sometimes you can buy it in the store. If you can get a chance to go to an Italian store and get this, please do. There is a difference. Some of the cheeses that you buy in the bags, you notice they never stick together. That's because they're coated with some type of flour or whatever they use, and that's why it never sticks together. And it doesn't have the same taste, you know, as a fresh. So I suggest that you do this. Woo! This is gonna be wonderful. Okay, parsley. I did some fresh parsley. This is gonna help it along really good. Oh, I hate when the parsley gets stuck to my fingers. Okay, so we have the parsley. The next thing we're gonna do, some oregano. I just took like a teaspoon of oregano. This is dry oregano. And remember, oh, I smell that. And remember, the dry oregano, sometimes, it depends on the spice, it can be a little powerful. So a little bit goes a long way, and that's a half a teaspoon. Okay, basil. Have some basil. This is like a good teaspoon. Gonna sprinkle this in. Okay, we could do that. Wow, this is gonna be wonderful. I can't sing, right? Renee, stick to cooking. Okay, now, next I'm adding a little of the roasted garlic pepper. Shake it up, and remember, make sure the cover is on. Because imagine if I was doing this and I'm shaking it up and the whole thing falls apart. What would I do? Cut and start all over again and then be mad at myself. Okay. And remember to put your seasoning as this is in your ham. When, I mentioned this several times, when you're using, say for instance this, take it and squeeze it between your fingers. And what does that do? It releases the oils. Oh yeah, I could smell it. And see, it's all on my hand. It's real fine opposed to being here. Okay? There we go. Oh, did I do that? Okay, you see how this is coming along? This is real simple. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this up a little. And I'm just sort of folding it. You could use a fork if you like. Now, my egg. This is 1 egg beaten. Okay, here's 1 egg. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna mix it. Look at this. Look at that. It looks so good. Actually, I think I'm gonna use my fork. I think that would be better. Oh, wow. This is going to be so good. Now let me add just a pinch of salt. Now remember your salt intake, okay? You don't want too much salt. Because who wants to eat food and then you bite into it and you taste salt? Does that make any sense? No? Okay. Ooh. This looks so good. Imagine when this starts to melt down inside of the tomato. Oh my goodness. If you're making it for your kids, they're gonna say, "Mom, is there any more?" And they say, "No." "Oh, could you make some, please?" Oh my goodness. Wow, this is good. This is good. Yes, so as I was saying, I have Chef Marc coming on. He has a business and it's called Remarkable Cuisine. And you can find him on Instagram. Very nice person. Very nice person. He fixed a nice dish, which you are going to see in a couple of minutes. And I'm sure it's going to be an inspiration for you to make as well. Seriously, the guy is really good, and it's a pleasure to have him here. So we're gonna take a run, watch Chef Marc, and then come back and we're gonna put this all together. And you're gonna see it doesn't take a lot to do it. It's real simple. I'll have a sip of wine. I keep forgetting, don't hold a glass of wine like this because your hand is warm, it'll heat your wine. So good. Okay, so moving right along, let's watch the interview with Chef Marc. Be right back. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to In the Kitchen. I was surfing the internet, maybe about 2 weeks ago, and of course, looking up food, etc. That's my life. And I saw some pictures of some food, and I said, "Oh my goodness, this looks really good. Who could this person be?" And I decided, let me get in contact with him. And his Instagram name is Remarkably Better. Am I saying it right, Chef?
Yes, indeed. That's it.
Okay. And he has a catering service, and that's called Remarkable Cuisine. Am I correct?
That's 100% correct.
Yes. I finally got it right. Sometimes these things happen. Life goes on. Chef Marc, thank you so much for taking the time today to come and share your food with us and your techniques for cooking. Thank you so much. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
For sure. Thank you for having me, for one. I'm delighted to be here, delighted to cook something with you. My name is Marc McLean. I'm a chef out of the New Jersey area. I've been in business for about 10 years, and I have a catering business, and we are private started as a private chef business where I was working doing small private parties, and I had a couple of professional athletes as clients, and I grew into a large scale catering business where we do events large and small, any type. We can go into any business, we can make anything happen, any type of food. We try to just make it remarkable. That's all.
Wow, wow. So apparently you love doing what you're doing. You did say at one point when we talked before that you used to work on Wall Street. Am I correct?
For sure. I am a career changer. Outside of college, I did about 7 or 8 years at Wall Street, where I day traded equities and commodities every day. However, I cooked all my life. Cooking is simple, cooking is fun. To me, cooking is easy. I was able to take that, figure out a way to change your careers, monetize it, and voila, here I am. I'm trying to be as remarkable as I can be.
Oh, okay. I like that name. That was good. That was good. I'm trying to be as remarkably as possible. Well, according to your pictures, you were doing an excellent job. And I know that you're going to throw down today. And what are you preparing for us? Tell us.
Sure, we're gonna do we're gonna do a nice play on a brunch option today. We're gonna do a baked eggs. We're gonna add a seafood element to that in a version of shrimp and some crispy skinned salmon.
Okay.
Baked eggs are a fun option to poaching eggs, frying eggs. They basically can put any type of veg in a pot. You basically set your veg pretty well. You saute a little bit, add any type of flavoring. Today we're going to use some smoked sea salt, Himalayan sea salt. We're going to use some crushed red pepper for spice. We're going to dot some tomato sauce around, and then we're going to bake our eggs with our shrimp and our salmon inside. At the same time, we're going to make a nice arugula salad to put on top. It's going to provide a nice acidic, fresh quality that's going to be kind of bright and endearing for a nice savory runny egg.
All right, all right. Did I tell you I have a drone with a basket on it? It's gonna go. Zzz.
Get it over here. I'm ready to go. We got good weather today, so we can take some.
I'm just joking. All right, so let's get started. Show us what you're gonna do, Mark.
All right, so a couple of things I have going on over here. Ingredient-wise, I just have some simple base ingredients. So I have some diced bell pepper. I have a little bit of dino kale. You can use spinach also if you want. I have some white onion, a little bit of garlic in there. I have some half cherry tomatoes, some brown eggs, a little bit of tomato sauce. Store-bought is fine.
Yeah.
Baby arugula, some chopped scallion, some shaved parm or American parm, grana padano, if you want to be fancy. A little bit of parsley and micro arugula. At the same time, I have a bit of salmon. I already seared the skin on it. With that, I have some raw shrimp, which is funny because I'm not going to sear shrimp. I'm going to use the shrimp and actually bake it with the eggs and use that as a time beater for the eggs to come out. Now a little bit of sourdough bread, which you're going to grill. We need a little bit of bread to sop up our eggs. And if you drink with the Jose like I am, a brunch, and a little bread won't hurt. Okay. I'm also going to do this 2 ways for you guys. I'm going to do one in a cast iron pan, a little individual pan. This one right here, which I already started sauteing, some onions, peppers, a little bit of kale. And then I'm going to do a larger one in a nonstick pan, which we're going to get going right now. And the best thing about this one is that you can actually make this large skill of eggs that you break. And then you can put it right in the middle of the table, and everybody can just grab a spatula and a plate and just grab some eggs out of it and enjoy it. Okay. So I'm just sauteing some veg. I got a little olive oil in there. Like I said, I have some diced bell pepper. I have some Lasnito kale, which is called dino kale because of the way it looks. Easily available in the supermarket. I'm going to season that in my salt grinder. There's a little bit of pink sea salt, which I like. It's kind of super salty. It's good for you, little things like that. Oh, yeah. And like I said, a little bit of garlic and onion. Chef, what do you like to eat for brunch? Tell me something that you like.
Oh, for brunch. Well, I am trying to, summer is around the corner. And I am trying to lose a little bit of the weight, Yeah, because In the summer, you can't cover it up. In the winter, you can. But if I have anything, I do like fruit, a mixture of fruit. I might have some of that. If I fix something, I like eggs, and I like sunny side eggs. That is one of my favorite. Just let it cook a little, let it just run a little, depending on what I'm having it with. If I eat any type of bread, I like pumpernickel. That's my favorite.
I love pumpernickel bread. The
Yeah,
good thing about this baked eggs dish is that when you really nail it to perfection, you can get your eggs as runny or as cooked as you like. Myself,
yeah,
unlike you, I like runny eggs. I
yeah.
like that yolk to just run right out. Maybe a
Hmm.
little bit messy, you know what I mean? That's when my bread comes into play. But you can also do this, and you can cook the eggs a little bit more if you want. You can cook a little less. It's all up to you. As long as you get those whites cooked, and watch the way you do this in one pan and make it happen.
Yeah, yeah. Because sometimes recently, what I've been doing, like I said, I'm trying just to lose the belly a little bit. I'll just have something in the morning, and then maybe around 3 o'clock, if there's something in the refrigerator that I can munch on, I'll have that, and then I wait to have dinner because I eat dinner late. Some people say it's not good to have dinner late, but it depends on, I guess, the person's metabolism. So, what are you doing over there, chef?
I'm simply sauteing some veg. So I got some beautiful colors. You can call it Christmassy. I have the bell pepper, the kale, and onion and garlic, which
Uh-huh.
I'm sauteing in the two separate pans.
Yeah.
All right, it's
In
kind
my
of flavored
favorite
in
in my favorite pan, that cast iron.
for sure, for sure. I grabbed a little
Yeah.
bit of crushed red pepper to
Oh,
make it
oh
red
yeah,
pepper.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add our cherry tomatoes,
Uh-huh.
not so they cook down, but just so they're in the pan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saving a little bit too because I'm going to add some to my salad for later.
Yes,
Okay?
yes, yeah. What is some of your favorite dishes while you prepare that? Tell us about it.
Well, I'm a seafood type of guy. I love making great salmon dish, scallops, crab, halibut. We cut all our fresh fish. We cut all our fish fresh at Remarkable Cuisine. And our weekly clients that get our meal prep, they know that we offer at least 4 to 5 fresh options, whether it be striped bass, halibut, tilefish. You name it, I find it, I cut it, cook it. So I'm a
Yeah,
seafood person. But I like one pot dishes also. I like building flavors. If people don't understand, that starts from when you cut something and put it in the pan. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm building
yes, I
flavors.
see. Yeah, I love catfish nuggets per se. I love that. I love red snapper. I even like tilapia. Now, I remember people saying, "Oh, tilapia, that's not real fish." One person say something on the internet, it goes around. Oh, did you know tilapia is not real fish? Yes, it is real fish. But I can have some tilapia. And there was another one that I liked, Sinai, something like that. I haven't seen it much. Um,
Maybe swai.
I think it's spelled Sania or something like that. It's a
Okay.
it's a white fish and it's very very meaty. I haven't had it in a while, but fish I just love me some fish and chicken, of course, and turkey.
Check this
Okay,
out. This is what I'm doing. I'm adding a little bit of tomato sauce and
okay,
dotting it around my pan, almost like I'm making a margarita pizza, because I'm going to put my eggs right on top of this. Okay.
oh.
A quick little
Mhm.
secret. You guys always crack eggs well and you
Can
get a
you move
little
your
shell.
pan? Can you move your pan in the center so we can see it? Yeah. Oh yeah. Back a little. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Pull it back towards you a little bit. A little more. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. We see it.
Okay. So I'm going to crack these eggs right in this pan. All right. My
Uh-huh.
secret to doing that is to crack the egg in the middle, once on each side, and then split and drop it right in.
Yeah.
Remember, because I'm baking this egg, it's okay. I've got a little yolk in there. I have the egg white. All that's fine. Another thing I forgot to tell you guys to do, which is really important: preheat your oven. I like obscure temperatures. Go somewhere between 368 to 392. Pick one.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to change that much for this dish.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do about 4 eggs in this pan. Why? Because I can. All right.
Yeah.
I might mess up one. I have 3 others to suffice. And plus, once you see how pretty this is going to be with the red, the white, the green, now the egg, you'll have an idea of what exactly we're putting together.
Okay.
I put my eggs in there. I'm going to season those. A little bit of salt. Now I'm going to take my salmon that I seared a little earlier.
Yes.
And put that right in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And for this dish, I'm just going to do one shrimp. Why? Yeah, it's my choice. Make it look good. I'm going to season that shrimp.
Yeah.
I have my pepper. I'm going to drop a little bit of fresh ground pepper on top.
Uh-huh.
I was probably more than a little bit. Then I'm going to go with a little bit of olive oil.
Mm.
See that?
Yeah.
Guys, get a view of this.
Yeah.
That's my baked eggs. Okay?
That looks good.
So that's one of them. I'm going to do it again in the other pan. Once again, in my cast iron, I have my vegetables, I have my onions, my garlic, my bell pepper, some dino kale, and I have some cherry tomato. I'm gonna do 2 eggs in this. I'm gonna do 2 shrimp. Remember, when my shrimp have cooked, my eggs come out. That is my cooking timer.
Okay.
One egg again. 2 eggs in there. I have some raw shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
Putting right in there. I'm gonna season up everything very nicely.
Yep.
Himalayan sea salt, fresh pepper,
Mm-hmm.
and then a nice drizzle of olive oil. The focus is olive oil more so on the shrimp to kind of get it marinated in there.
Yeah.
And guys, right now I can go right to the oven. I have my oven on 383 convection.
Okay.
And I'm putting these pots right in the oven, just as they are.
Yes.
See that?
Yeah.
Because I'm fancy, I'm baking my eggs. Now,
Okay.
if you're smart, you set a timer, okay? Let's start our timer at 7 minutes, okay? We're gonna just estimate that. I know that I'm gonna check it before that, and I'm gonna check it after. And somewhere in between that, I'm gonna be pulling those eggs out.
So you're saying that it's going to take approximately 7 minutes?
It's gonna be about 7 minutes. I would say anywhere 6.5 to 10. So our average is about 7 to 8, but you're gonna have to play with it. Ovens differ, the racks differ. We're baking our eggs when our white's set and when our yolk's runny. You might want your yolks a little more cooked. That is your choice. My wife, she likes her yolks cooked. I like mine runny. I pull mine out early. I take my eggs out. I pour hers back in. It's a simple answer. So, Chef, you like any salads?
Yes, I do. I like fruit salads. One time I did have some fruit around, and let me see. I had some tofu. I had pineapple. I had some cherry tomatoes. Whatever I had, and I made a wonderful salad. It was so good. I put it on the internet, and everybody loved it. Yeah, I like salads. I'm not like overbearing with them. Ah.
No, we're good. I'm gonna put a little more tomato sauce. That's one thing I forgot. It's like kind of like a filler. Where I put some in the beginning, and I'm gonna dot it around, almost like a margarita pizza.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good. All right.
So go ahead, tell me about the salad, because we're gonna do a salad right now.
Huh?
I said you said you did a fruit salad.
Yeah, I just had some. I had some fruit. Oh, and I had spinach. I like raw spinach. That was the base. That was the foundation. I had the raw spinach. I just happened to pick up some. I was at a supermarket, some tofu, and I had some pineapple, the cherry tomatoes, and I just put it together. And let me tell you, Mark, it was so good. And I made a big plate because, all of that is just going to go, it's going to disappear anyway. But it was really, really good. Really good.
Well, I asked you because I'm a salad fiend. All I do is get paid to make pretty really good salads. That's
Oh,
how I do
okay.
that too.
What are you making?
I'm making an arugula salad right now.
Okay.
I'm doing that because we're actually going to be able to take this arugula salad and put it on top of our baked egg dish. So
Okay.
when you eat everything together, you'll get all the elements. You'll get crunch, you'll get citrus, you'll get cold, you'll get warm. It'll be a party in your mouth, okay?
Okay.
At the same time, it'll look beautiful because we're going to pile the salad on top. You'll have
Yeah.
yellow eggs, you'll have green salad. We're creating colors and flavors here. We're doing something magical.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So I got some baby arugula, nothing special. I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick. I have that cherry tomato from earlier. And let me tell you, at this point, you can add a lot of different things in here. Let me give you some suggestions. You can add prosciutto or crumbled bacon if that's what you want to go for. You can add goat cheese,
I
feta
love
cheese.
goat cheese. Yeah.
There's so many different options. A little bit of sliced red onion. I'm keeping it simple because I'm also going with the elements that are in our egg dish right now. So I'm adding to this arugula tomato, a little bit of our shaved parm,
Okay.
all right? And I'm going to make a dressing within the salad. How am I gonna do that? I have some fresh lemon, olive oil. I'm gonna make a lemon vinaigrette simply by
Okay.
putting both on and just tossing them around.
Where you said you live?
Drone,
just joking.
drone, sir. I did a little cross cut on my lemon to draw some of the juice out.
Yes.
And then I'm just squeezing some in. But watch me get some height. That's because I'm fancy.
Yeah. The same when I tell my viewers when you're using salt high above, so it's almost like it's snowing.
It's almost like
Because
snow.
if you put it too close, you get too much in one area, and you don't want that to happen. Yeah.
It's almost like snow. You are completely correct.
Yeah.
And guys, you have to understand that the lemon is the acidic factor. Oil is the fatty factor. I have a little bit of reduced balsamic, which I'm going to use for the sweet factor. All I have to do with this now, just give it a little toss around.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is I'm making sure all of the leaves are nice and cool. I just want to see a little sheen on it.
Yep, not too much.
You guys don't want to overdress your salad. You overdress your salad, it gets all wilted and it's like looking droopy and everything. I
remember when I was young, I would do that. Oh, all that dressing on it, and you're not chasing the lettuce or whatever you're using. You're chasing the dressing.
I'll tell you another secret, Chef. I'm more of a fan of simple vinaigrettes versus like a creamy dressing or a Caesar. All that stuff goes too far for me. I'll take some lemon and olive oil. I make a simple dressing like that any day of the week. I let the other ingredients shine all the time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. All right.
So
this is looking really good.
Yeah, our eggs have been in for about 3.5, probably 4 minutes. I have a little bit to go. If you wanted to check them out, you can. I can get a look at it if you guys want and show you guys what we're looking at. You want me to do that?
Oh, you're going to take a peek at it?
Sure. I'll even play it out for you guys to see.
Okay. Looking good, huh?
All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
So do you see what's happening? I cooked everything at once. Shrimp, salmon, eggs. Now, you can always test your eggs by touching the yolk. They're very runny and the whites need to cook a little more. So this is going to take about, at most, 2 minutes more. At the same time, my shrimp is getting a little bit pink. I want that to get pink and stop. And that's when we're done cooking it.
Right.
Do you see the way those eggs are shaking?
Yes, I definitely do. Yeah.
Those yolks are going to be running, my friend.
Just a little bit more.
So we have about 2 minutes about so on our eggs. If you want them runny, I want them runny.
Yeah.
I'm going to grill a little bit of bread. Okay, I had some sourdough. And if you come me over here, I got a grill pan working.
Okay.
I got some sourdough bread, nice and crusty. We put a little bit of olive oil on it.
And hit it right on that griller.
And I'm gonna get it nice and crispy. You wanna hear a nice little secret, Chef?
What's that?
Sometimes I only do one side of the bread
Okay, yeah.
because I can use the other side and still be nice and soft, and I'll
Oh,
soften.
yeah.
I don't want it to just like break
I
apart.
try not to use too much. I try not to use too much of the white bread. Like I mentioned before, I like pumpernickel and I like rye.
Yeah.
The white breads and the rolls and whatnot. That gives me this little belly that I have. It's not too bad, you know.
Show us
But
that belly. Let's see that belly.
No, that's okay. You'll see it one day. I'm coming to the restaurant. Actually, you're opening up a restaurant. I almost forgot to ask you about that. How is it coming along?
I appreciate that. It's a road, but it's a road that we're traversing really well, and we're making ours. I'm opening a very fantastic burger place in New Hope, Pennsylvania. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna have a vibe. It's sexy. The food is aggressive. It's warming. You walk in and you hear music. You see people greeting you. You understand that we put thought, we put passion into these burgers. And when you order one by name, maybe one called Boastful, Delightful, you understand that this is a well thought out, well done burger.
Yeah.
Once this burger serves to you, like it's like you'll do your happy dance. You got your happy dance, you do. Mine's something like salsa. You'll do your happy dance, and that's what our burgers are going to do. Burgley in New Hope, Pennsylvania. That's opening April of this year.
Okay. Yeah, we are definitely going to stop by.
Chef,
so while your dish is finishing, what's coming up outside of the restaurant?
So I'm working on getting back and hitting this catering. I'm gonna hit the road running because I feel there's gonna be this rubber band effect of when everybody's been in the house and wanting to book events. So right now we're doing a lot of small events, intimate birthday parties in the house, things like that. But I know it's gonna turn around. We're gonna have large events getting booked. And I'm gonna have this really weird mishmash of trying to do both. I'm not gonna be able to. So if you know anybody that can cook, serve, be remarkable all at the same time, tell them to write me, info@remarkablecuisine.com. I'm gonna need stuff.
Okay, all right. They'll see this when it goes on Comcast.
Let's check our eggs.
Yes. Okay.
Oh man.
I know that's right. Oh yeah. Very nice.
So I'm gonna put this here because I have to finish this. And I'm gonna finish this a couple different ways. And that's our cast iron eggs.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, a couple things I did. When I serve this at our individual 6-course brunches, we take a nice plate like this, put a paper towel underneath, and this is how we serve it to you.
Yes. Okay? Oh yeah, that's great. So they can eat it right out of the cast iron, and cast iron, as we know, keeps the food warm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we're not done yet. Our egg is in there, it's set, our yolk is still running. Okay? Watch what we do now. I'm gonna finish this 2 different ways. I'm going to finish it with some Parmesan.
Okay.
I said some, let's go for a lot.
I love Parm. One of my sponsors is Andrea's Salumeria. They're on Central Avenue over here in Jersey City. And I go there to get the mozzarella, etc., from them, and it's so good. And their marinara sauces, they make them right there on the premises. There's a small place. You walk in, there's a little line. They are Italian, and let me tell you, the place is always packed with people.
I can't wait to try it.
They do sandwiches in the afternoon, and people rushing in to get their stuff. The place is really nice. They're really nice to me.
And what time are we meeting there?
But you know what? The thing is, you can't eat there. You got to take the sandwich and go. It's just big enough just for a line to get to the counter. You put your order in, you wait. Let me tell you, the fire trucks come, the police cars come. They all come to get his product because they're so fresh. That looks good. Okay. Very nice.
All right, I don't know if you see what I did there, but I finished that
Yeah.
with Parmesan, parsley,
Mm-hmm.
scallion. I put the arugula salad on top, and then I put some fat olive oil to finish it also.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I could see, yes, I could see it.
So that's our one way that I'm finished that. Our second way I'm doing, forget about our bread. Our second way we're doing, I'm gonna scoop this out onto a plate and I'm gonna finish it with the salad next to it, okay?
Yeah.
And some person is gonna get that nice piece of salmon.
Yeah. That's me. Very good.
So I cut out an egg.
Uh-huh.
I got that on the plate. Oh man,
Yeah, look at that. Yes.
piece of salmon,
Mm-hmm. Shrimp.
piece of shrimp.
Yeah.
You're calling it out. You know how it is. I'm gonna put arugula salad next to this one because our plating factor has to include a vegetable.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna line it around to make it pretty, give it a little rim.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
What do we got? Parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
Not just some, but a lot.
A lot.
Parsley. I got some micro arugula because we're using two things two different ways. So you have arugula in the salad, you have micro arugula on top of the eggs.
Yeah.
A little bit of scallion because I love onions. And then what I have here is some micro watercress.
Oh.
I'll top that on top of there. I got an olive oil.
Wow.
And I'll finish
That looks really good, Chef Mark. Wow, you did an excellent, excellent job.
When I'm done, a little bit of balsamic
Yeah.
for sweet factor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Very good. That looks so good. Yes. You did an excellent, yeah, I see. Excellent job. Wow. I am so glad that I made contact with you. And let me tell you, you are welcome on the show anytime. You could be a resident chef for us.
listen, you invite me back, you don't have to bring your drone. You come over here, we cook together. How about that?
That'll be good also. And don't forget now, I'm having a group of everyone come, and it's going to be about 6 or 7 different windows here on Zoom, and
Okay.
everybody's going to be cooking, da-da-da-da. We're going to have a nice party. And talking about party, my birthday's on Sunday, so I'm going to send you a Zoom invitation if you're free.
I like it. Let's do it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Chef Mark. It was wonderful, wonderful. How's your daughter, right? That's your daughter?
She's fantastic. She's trying to do it easy today. She was doing her best. I said, you can't be on
Okay.
TV.
Okay. And tell your wife that I said hi.
We'll do it.
And until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, this was remarkably Mark. And he's on Instagram under, let me get it right now, Remarkably
You better.
Better, right?
Yes, indeed.
And his business is under Remarkable Cuisine, correct?
Yes, indeed. That is it.
Yes.
Remarkable Cuisine.
Yes, yes. And I will have all the information, ladies and gentlemen, when you watch this. You know, we'll put, look at that, so good. Stop teasing, Mark.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay, thank you. You have a wonderful day. And like I said, thank you for being here, and you're welcome to come anytime that you want.
I so appreciate it. Thank you guys.
We need more people like you in the world.
I appreciate that.
Okay, until next time. Bye-bye. Until next time. Wasn't that good? Didn't I tell you? Chef Mark, thank you so much for coming on the show and showing us your talent. And of course, I told you before, you are coming back to fix 1 more or 2 more of your fabulous dishes. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. And then last week we had on Leslie Harrison. and she did a fantastic job. Oh, it was so good. She did a track called I Wish I Knew. Let me tell you, Leslie can sing her butt off, and she is also a radio host for WBGO. And I'm sure plenty of you heard of WBGO. She's a fantastic jazz singer, and I know in the future I'm going to have her come back again. Her interview was sensational. And I got some more people coming up every show. I'm trying to bring on different people to introduce you to. Okay, we also have coming up, it's called Sunday Brunch. Yes, Sunday Brunch. It's a Facebook Live every other Sunday at 4 o'clock. Okay, I'm doing that with my co-host, Anthony Spirito, and guest, Pete Peterson. Now this live show we talk about a conglomerate of different things, diversified foods and cultures, and just having a good time. It premieres March the 7th, and then every other Sunday. It is Sunday Brunch, and I'm sure you've seen the flyers on social media. And I hope you're able to tune in and be a part of it and talk to us, okay? No matter what type of food or where you're from, it's all accepted as one. That's the whole reason why we have this Facebook Live, okay? Let's start filling these tomatoes. The first thing that I want to do is just put a pinch of salt on the inside of them, just a pinch. And of course, the salt is going to help bring out the flavor. Oh yeah. And then we're going to take a pinch of the roasted garlic pepper. Put this here. And I'm going to squeeze it between my fingers. Oh yeah. This is going to work. Wasn't there a song called This Is How We Do It? That was a good one, right? This is how we do it. Well, this is how we do this. Okay. I think that's enough. Did I do that? Yeah, Renee. Okay. Let's try stuffing the first one. Now, I also prepared some lasagna noodles, and the long noodle, I cut that in half and cut it again so we have pieces of 4, which I'm going to layer on the inside, okay? So, let's see. Let's start off by putting some of our meat sauce, let's do it like this, in one. Just trying to push it down so it can get all the way down to the bottom. Let's try another. Push it so it's all the way down to the bottom. Let's try another. See that? All the way down to the bottom. Now I know I'm gonna have some of this sauce left over, and I can take this and make a taco with it. You know what I'm talking about? A taco. All right. I have a new recipe that's coming up. You're gonna be surprised what I'm using to make a taco. You've probably seen it before, but it's gonna be good. All right. So I got 1, 2, a pinch more. Okay, so see, they're stuffed. I'm gonna use my handy fork. I'm just gonna take a little of this ricotta, see that? And put inside. Maybe it's better if I use a spoon. Look at that. There's some more. Let's get that down in there. It's gonna be really good. And here's another. This is good for brunch, you know? Or you can even have this for breakfast. Yeah, because it's not very heavy. Let's do this one. See? Very, very easy. Now I'm going to take a slice and put it here. Actually, I should have put it on the inside, but this is all work. I'm going to take another one. I'm going to put it here. And take another. Put it here. And another piece. Let's get those out the way. And put it here. Okay, look at these. They look really nice. Okay. Very nice. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some more of this mixture. I'm going to put it right on top. Nice dollop right on top. Okay, come off the spoon. So you know what's going to happen. When it's in the oven, you put it in the oven at 350 degrees, and what's going to happen, this cheese is just going to start to bubble, and it's going to run down. Oh my goodness, you're going to go crazy. And say, Renee, this was a good recipe. Yeah. Here's another. Woo! And another. Now I'm putting a good amount because we have that mixture on the inside. Yeah. Okay. And let's move this. And it's a little heavy because we have all that ground turkey in there. Yeah. I love this mixture, so I'm gonna give it a little height. All of them a little bit more height. Let's get this one here. And I can just see the parsley in this and the fresh basil. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Woo! Yes. Okay, I think we have it. A little bit of this one. Ooh. Wow, look at these. Let me move this out the way. Look at these. Let me clean up a little, because the next step is to put these in the oven. Yeah, that's the way. Wow, these are looking so good. I don't know what to do with myself, but have another sip of wine. Yeah, so these are made very similar to lasagna, okay? The only thing that I forgot is to take another piece of lasagna. I could put that at the bottom, or after I put the ground turkey, then put that, and then build up from there, because then you're gonna have layers. Now, this is already set. When it comes out the oven, you can just give it a little sprinkle of parsley, some olive oil on it. And let me tell you, you will go to town on this. Now, what I also have, which I saved, which are the tops. There's one, This one lost the middle. Oh, the poor thing. Okay. Yes. This one is here. And this one is here. Doesn't that look inviting? Yes, 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 yes. That's what I'm talking about. So let's set this up on a tray, and then it'll be ready to go in the oven, okay? Be right back. Every other Sunday starting March the 7th, it's going to be Sunday brunch with my co-host, Anthony Spirito, and our guest, Pete Peterson. We're going to talk about all different types of food from all over the country. As we go on week by week, we're going to prepare something really light, maybe on one of the shows, okay? Diversified, okay? We need this. We need to sit and talk about food, and come on and join us. Don't be afraid. Come in and join us. Ask questions. Share your thoughts on the food that you prepare from recipes that go down from the years. Share with us. Don't be afraid. We don't bite, we just eat. Okay? Until the next time, continue to stay safe.
Come to Hudson County Community College
for courses that transfer to four-year schools.
and provide credentials for in-demand careers.
They're the newest technologies and facilities anywhere.
And caring professors and staff to help me succeed.
A great education and full campus life.
All for a fraction of the cost of most four-year schools.
Hudson County Community College.
Close to home,
Affordable,
high quality.
life-changing.
Register now.
As cool temperatures are upon us, the first thing I think of is soup season and one-pot meal. R.L. Schreiber products are the perfect way to start your home-style recipes this season. With such a wide selection of concentrated stocks, chili peppers, and flavor-based products, let R.L. Schreiber be the beginning of your end result.